let me just show you the easiest way that you can analyze NAS 100, and make something out of this. So I'll just remove my drawings and show you step by step how I go with this analysis. So first, basically everything you need to do is just understand the direction, or just identify the market direction, right? So this is it. So we are at the daily time frame, and all you need to do is just try to zoom out the market all the way until you cannot zoom anymore. So right now, this is how the market is looking like, right? So of course you need to identify your key levels too, but first things first, let's just have this right there. So you see we have that kind of an uptrend. Maybe we need to adjust the levels too. Let's just have this right here, something like this, right? So you see it kind of makes sense. So the next thing you need to do is maybe click that, and you need to clone this right here, clone it and take it above, making it act as a resistance level. So this is now what the market is showing us, or this is how we interpret the market. So we understand, we've seen the market respecting levels, creating highs, that is giving us a higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low, breaking new highs, and so the next thing we understand or we need to do is create or identify key levels that the market might try to bounce off, or the market might try to come back, retest, and maybe react to those certain key levels. I'm talking about major support lines and major resistance zone, right? So this is it. We need to deal with the current market price, right? So first thing, maybe identify a level right here. Let's just mark this with a rectangle tool, just like that. And now also we need to identify one level, another one right here. That's a resistance level right there. So now we go to the H4 and dig in more deep, interpret the market and understand the current position, what the market is doing, and the pattern that the market might be trying to print, because we need to understand the patterns, guys. It's not all about the trends, the key levels. We also need to incorporate patterns, because this is purely price action, guys. Once we see a continuation pattern, we react to that. Once we see a reversal pattern, we react to that, right? So when we are at the H4, probably we need to adjust our key levels to be neat, and also not to fall for any market manipulation, right? We have that, and of course over here we see we have another level that we need to cater for right there. So we understand from based on the daily that we are on an uptrend, right? So definitely we should be looking for buy opportunities, right? So what should we be looking out for? Reversal pattern, whether double bottom, inverse head and shoulder, and a bullish flag. If we don't see those, we just wait for the market to print more confluence, for our buyers. So let's just continue analyzing the market and understand more. So over here we might have this drawn right there. So this might act also like a bullish flag, a continuation pattern, right? So this is also another level. If we try to draw right here, something like this. So this is kind of an expanding channel. Yes, it's like a bullish flag, but at the same time that's an expanding channel, right? So if you look left right over here, you need to understand that price kind of gave us something like a left shoulder, then we had something like a hair right here. So this is just an impulse. Like I said before, this is now a continuation pattern right there. So we anticipate NAS to probably do this before we see maybe market continuing with its general trend, which is a bullish trend, right? Now that is based on the H4. So when we go to the lower time frame, we need to dig in deep and understand what price is doing around that, because that's the current market price. If we miss out what the market is doing at that level or at that zone, then we're going to be in trouble, right? So let's go to the H1 right over here. So right now you need to be good in patterns, guys. You need to be good in market interpretation. You need to be good in reading the market, reading the blueprints that the market is trying to print, right? So like we say of the H4, we need to interpret this level, guys, right? And now we need to be careful, because any slight mistake and we will be in trouble, right? So let's continue. Oh, sorry, let's just remove this. So just the same thing that we did off the H1, we need to do, I mean of the daily, we still need to do that on the lower time frame. So probably need to mark this level right here, something like that. Then of course there was also another high right here, right? So like I said before, remember how we did analyze this market from the daily, identify highs, lows, key levels, such kind of things, reversal patterns, continuation pattern. Those are the things we need to now see if we can get them off this small zone. So that is the H1. Now if we go to the 15 minutes, we continue with our analysis, right? So yeah, over here we see we had another pattern or another trend right here. We might do that and cater for these two right there. So this is now what we have. Now remember, we also had another key level right here that we also need to draw. Boom, boom. So that's it. So this is now what we have of the 15. Now guys, we need to be keen. Like I said before, any slight mistake from this moment, we are in trouble, right? So let's go to the 5 right there. So already we've analyzed this level right here. We are done with this, right? So the next level that we need to analyze is the current price. This one it's crazy, right? Because yeah, we understand that this is another continuation pattern. Price did this, consolidating, weight up, then started giving us this continuation pattern. Now we see price doing this kind of a pullback, right? So let's analyze this market right here, because if price continues dropping and breaks below this, something like this, we see market continue dropping and breaks below this, and then now that means we're not going to look for buys. We just need to wait for, you know, market signal, add more confidence and see what price is trying to communicate, right? Because remember, we still, let me just take it back to the H1 just a minute. Remember, yes, that's a bullish flag, but we have this downtrend right here. So that's something that we should not ignore. We're still in a downtrend, right? So we need to be careful now. So let's take it to the, whoa, what was that? The 5 minute, right? This is it. So of the 5, we might see that she's trying to give us another continuation pattern. I'm talking about this one. Let's just have this right here. I said we need to be careful now. Then same thing, maybe clone it, who knows. This is what we have. Probably let's just have this right here. Let's have this right. Oh, but then I think that was making sense. Yeah, because we had another level here. So let's check the 1 minute too, guys. Remember, we started from the daily and now we are at the 1 minute. We don't want to miss anything, right? So of the 1 minute, not H1, of the 1 minute, this is what we see, right? We see the market gave us an impulse, and now we see price kind of trying to create, or you know, print this bullish continuation pattern. So all we anticipate is price to maybe go back, respect that trend line resistance, and now we see maybe price will try to bounce off that level. Now when it takes out this right there, that's a good confirmation that this bullish flag is valid, and now I think price will be ready to go to the top right here. This is it. This is what I mean. That's it, right? And if this don't happen, guys, because I say this is the most crucial part, this one right here, if we don't see such kind of a pattern, then we just wait, we just watch the market and let it do its thing. We just step away, allow the market to print, give us more blueprints until the market tells us that now she's ready, to go to whichever direction it wants, right? And if that doesn't happen, guys, this might be the case. We might see, price continue dropping, giving us a retest right there, such kind of thing, right? Now that is on NAS 100. I hope that sinks in, and see you next time, guys. Adios.